Hey guys, and welcome to the next tutorial for certified ethical hacking. So in this tutorial I'll be teaching you about banner grabbing. So banner grabbing is used to determine a remote target system, and we will be using that by using the application known as ID Serve. So let's go ahead and just download the ID Serve. And I know that most of you are like almost every one of you might not be knowing exactly what ID Serve is used for or what banner grabbing is exactly. I'll be teaching you that what banner grabbing is, but for the timing, let's just go ahead and download the ID Serve. ID Serve or IDS is used to identify to the make, model, and the version of any website, server software, and its infrastructure. So let's go and download it now. Okay, it's hardly a 26 KB file. Banner grabbing, what banner grabbing does is exactly, for example, if you know the IP address of a remote system and if you have a remote access to that system, you could actually go ahead and gather information about that system and check what are these services that are running over there and that specific version. So it's actually more of something like which ports are open, what are all things that are actually being done in the background. So you could actually go ahead and check that with the help of ID Serve. So I'll just go ahead and install this specific version. Okay, so this is how the ID Serve website looks like. Okay, so that actually tick is quite irritating. So this tool can be used by an attacker to detect the vulnerabilities such as buffer overflow, integer overflow, SQL injection, and the web applications on network. If these vulnerabilities are not fixed immediately, an attacker can exploit them and crack into the network and cause a lot of damage. It is extremely important for a pen tester to be familiar with the banner grabbing techniques to monitor the servers and ensure the compliance and approximate or to more properly appropriate the security updates. Using this technique, you can even locate rogue servers or determine the role of servers within a network. In this lab, you will learn about the banner grabbing techniques and how to go and determine your target using the ID server. So make sure that you have a good lab ready with you where you could go and you have multiple virtual systems and at least two computers, one which is actually connected to the virtual systems or your virtual machine through your wired or wireless network. For example, it is actually your own main, let's say your main computer is the gateway and the virtual machines are based on that, so it will be like a LAN system, and another computer which would go ahead and complete your lab by actually making it useful by attacking on a WAN interface, because when you're actually trying to attack, you're never on a LAN interface, you're most likely on a WAN interface that's a wide area network. So let's go ahead and take a look as to what these things could be done. So this is how an ID serve looks like. It's hardly a 26 KB file. Once you go ahead and download that, enter the IP address of any specific stuff. So as of now, I'll just go ahead and copy this itself, grc.com, and I'll paste it over here. I'll just click on query the server. So as you can see, this is the information that is gathered. That is, as you can see over here, this is the server. This is the date when it was last checked. This is the content length. Let's take a few more examples over here. Let's see. Remember for the website webextractor.com. So I'll just copy it from over here and paste it over here, and I'll just go ahead and paste it over here, and I'll just check query the server. As you can see, the IP address of this domain is this. The port 80 is open, which should not be actually. The HTTP are quite okay. Server is Apache. There is no cache, no store management. That means there's no cache actually stored on the website, and it expires on 17th November 2015. That means today. And perfect. So this is how it looks like. You can go ahead and document all of these things and manage them later on. There is one more tool to go ahead and scan this stuff that is known as AMAP, which is not exactly the same as Nmap. AMAP determines the applications running on each open port. So I'll just go ahead and download that as well. Okay, I'll just go over here and download the AMAP from the SecTools. SecTools is the official part where you could go and download that, and they're also responsible for the Nmap as well. Okay, I understand the risk. Okay, I'll just try to visit this. Let's see if it actually takes me. This actually website is not secure. That's the reason it is giving me this kind of errors. It is tar.gz, and okay, this is for the Linux part. And since we are looking for, let me check if I could get the same part for Windows version. Okay, so for Windows we have all of these things, but I want the AMAP, so let's check if we have AMAP. Okay, so let's go and try to download this. Okay, where is the download button? Let me just check. Okay, so I probably think that the tar.gz file is for Linux, because yeah, perfect. This is the tar.gz file which is for Linux, and it's probably won't run through our website. Or probably we could use the Nmap, which is the Zenmap as in our case, and you could actually go ahead and use that over here, or you could just go over here and yeah. So you can go ahead and I'll just go ahead and try to download this. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's see if we are able to open this tar.gz file using our WinRAR, and I'll need to go ahead and recover it, keep anyway, and I'll just try to open it. Open downloads folder, and this is amap.tar. Let's try to extract it over here. Okay, and amap, let's see where it is. Amap, perfect, it is. And let's see. Okay, as you can see that this everything over here is just purely based for Linux, so probably I won't be able to run this, but however I could go ahead and download the Zenmap, and I'll just try to download the Zenmap, which is quite useful in our case for Windows. This could also go ahead and show us the okay, so just go over here and check where is the download part over here, or as you can see I have. Okay, so as you can see, this is the version over here. It's a 25 MB file, so it will probably take a bit amount of my time, but this is how it looks like. And once you go and download the Zenmap, I probably should go ahead and show you how it looks like by that point of time. The images, this is how the Zenmap GUI looks like. Okay, so I don't know in which language this is exactly. Okay, so this is the target website. You need to select a profile for that, as to which profile you're actually selecting, and then you could go ahead and scan them. You can use the IP address to check the applications running on a particular port, and you can even type the IP address of your local system and check what services are running in your own system and your own IP address as well. You can try scanning different websites using the target ranges, and by gathering or pinging them. As I told you previously, you can actually go ahead and run the command prompt, and you can check any website's IP address like google.com, and it will give you the IP address. You can take this IP address, paste it over here, and try to scan that as well. There are different types of command. As I told you previously, if you're using Linux, you can probably use Nmap, which is n number of times better than using the Zenmap, because Zenmap is just a GUI and Nmap is the actually how it should work. So I think that would be it for this tutorial as of now, and this is how we could go ahead and gather information. So that's it for this tutorial, guys, and have a nice day ahead.